It wasn't even 8 o'clock. My mother hurried to the door. Coming! A bright, cheerful voice floated in. Hi, Auntie. Sorry to be so early. My schedule changed, so I thought I'd come over and help out. My parents will be here a little later. I sat up, pushing my bedroom door open with my foot. In the living room, a girl stood next to my brother. She had long, flowing hair and was holding a collection of elegant gift bags. She was smiling and talking to my mom, but when she heard me, she turned. Her eyes immediately fell on my shoulders. I turned to go back into my room, but the girl, Claudia, walked towards me with a smile. You must be Ava. Ethan talks about you all the time. It's so nice to finally meet you. She pulled a pale gray scarf from one of the bags and gently draped it around my neck. I saw this on a business trip. It's cashmere. So soft. You have such fair skin. This color will look beautiful on you. The scarf carried a faint, sweet perfume. I stood frozen, my toes curling unconsciously. Thank you. My brother and mother stood nearby, their expressions tense. I looked down, wanting to back away. I'm sorry. I have plans today, so I won't be staying for— Claudia's hand rested lightly on my shoulder. I've come by a few times, but I always seem to miss you. Today, you're not getting away. We have to talk. She smiled brightly. Right, Ethan? My brother looked at me. Ava, maybe you could reschedule? I gave a small, quiet nod. By the time I'd washed up and was sitting on the sofa, Claudia was already in the kitchen, wearing my mother's apron and helping her cook. She moved with an easy confidence, chatting with my mom about something that made her laugh. Claudia placed a platter of fruit on the coffee table and sat down next to me. You have such beautiful eyes, Ava. You should smile more. I stretched the corners of my mouth, unsure of what to say. Claudia's parents arrived soon after. They were well-dressed and polite, and the gifts they brought soon filled a corner of the coffee table. When lunch was served, I stood up. I think I'll just eat in my room. You all— Claudia stopped me, pulling a chair closer to her own. Sit here, next to me. My mother opened her mouth to say something. My brother hesitated. In the end, I sat down. At first, the conversation was light, about the weather and preliminary wedding plans. Claudia put food on my plate, her actions so natural, it was as if we'd known each other for years. Then, I expertly picked up my soup spoon with my toes. The smiles vanished from her parents' faces. They put down their chopsticks and exchanged a look. The only sound at the table was Claudia, still talking, oblivious. After the meal, her father took a sip of tea. Ethan is a good boy. We don't have any special demands for the wedding. We just want you two to be happy. He paused, his gaze slowly sweeping in my direction. But we do have one condition. After you're married, your new little family has to be your priority. Your sister has her parents to look after her. You can't keep putting her first in everything. My brother's back went ramrod straight. Sir, Ava is my sister. I will never, ever abandon her. Her father held up a hand, cutting him off. But you're starting your own family. You can't take care of her forever. I can. You can't. Not if you want to marry my daughter. The air in the room grew tight, suffocating. He can. All eyes turned to me. I stared at my empty sleeves and repeated myself. My brother can do it. Claudia shot to her feet. Dad, what are you saying? I will never agree to that. From now on, Ava is my sister too. Her father's voice rose sharply. And what about you? What about your life? Will you always come second to her? He grabbed her by the wrist. We're going home. Now. Claudia was half dragged, half pushed towards the door. She looked back at me, tears streaming down her face. My brother pulled out a pack of cigarettes and went out onto the balcony. I heard the click of his lighter. Once, twice, 3 times, before a flame finally caught. I watched him through the glass door. His back was hunched against the wind. Puffs of smoke billowed from his lips, only to be snatched away. In that moment, looking at my own dangling sleeves, a wave of nausea churned in my stomach. Suddenly, I hated myself, more than anything. I was woken in the middle of the night by noises from the living room. I padded out barefoot.